Dzień dobry. Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Tu mamy koteły. I gramy grę Horizona, ciąg dalszy.
We don't see many Nora around here. Not since the raids, anyway.
Mam wrażenie, że trochę kamera jest ciemna. Niestety. Musi tak być. Nie da rady. Hops, hops, hops. Lecimy. Ogólnie to chwileczkę. Aha. Nie mam płomienia. Dobra. A jakie umiejętności? Nie znam. Dobra. Idziemy. Biegniemy. Mi się gra trochę ogarnie. Są już wyczyszczone. A Południk jest dopiero tu. Pójdźmy sobie tu.
Nothing but trouble. That's all there is in Banuk lands.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
Droga bardziej, ale dobra.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome, especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
Damn frigid, isn't it? Even colder in the claim, I'd wager.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Was a guard under the last.
Only the finest goods.
Captain Ballon? I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident. As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell her what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Why me?
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Karja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well... while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
No. Ah. Meridian.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
So the Karja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the Sun. And what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I would be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
Wait, ale jeszcze miałem do pogadania.
Any word about our missing men?
I'm still working on it. You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Saeed is here?
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. If there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe.
Może
But by
mam
the Sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the
ktoś
war.
wrócił.
Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
Spoko. Kupiec po lewej. Czy mogę to bezpiecznie otworzyć?
Take a look at these wares.
Jezus, już myślałem, że chce mnie atakować. Co masz? Co to jest? Grzechotnik? A, to jest ta wyrzutnia bełtów, dobra. To jest drogie. Ma 3 rodzaje amunicji. Ja wyrzutni nie mam lepszonej, nie. To, że sobie kupię wyrzutnię lin i dam krupów. No mam trochę. A, no i tu mi się pojawiają już nowe właśnie. Jest fajny. Ale nie moja stylowa. A nie ma żadnego działania? To mi się podoba. O. Dobra. Jaką mamy tutaj ilość tego? 57, spoko. Mam diutu. Nie mam modyfikacji tego, okej.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Maszyn, a ogólnie to czarne kwiaty. Mi się tu jakieś rzeczy pojawiły. A to są po prostu chyba znajdźki. Do znajdźkowania.
Should be out there fighting machines, pacing around here. You'll like what I have for sale, I
Dear
Zaid?
Said.
And you're a Nora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh, well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
Właśnie.
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King of Odd has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Okej. Jeszcze coś widzę jest.
always stay bright.
Dobra. Czy tu za nami zostało coś jeszcze? To jest ta samotna skała. Jak wyglądają misje? Misje wyglądają ok. Nie wiem, czy chcę wrócić tutaj. To jest ognisko, które ominąłem. Zapewne będę szedł tu do góry. Jak droga mnie tu prowadzi? Prowadzi mnie tak samo praktycznie. Musiał skręcić troszkę na północ i mnie ten żyraf kusi. Idziemy do tego żyrafa.
Been on my feet for hours, but my shift's nearly done.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
One of these days,
Can't trust him, not after what Jan told me.
I quit.
That garrison is my only lead. The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and
Yeah.
learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, the one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him,
Przepraszam.
he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Co tam lata?
Snow chill itches.
Gdzie Musimy trochę dłuższą drogą pozwiedzamy. No, ja go nie widzę. Okej, to mam po drodze ognisko.
Uh-oh, spotted.
To nice. O ty! Okej.
By the sun! Are you Nora?
Yep.
I've never seen one at a hunting grounds before, or at the Hunter's Lodge. How interesting.
What do you do here?
This is a place to test yourself against a herd of machines in the stamina trials. Think you can handle it?
I know I can.
Excellent. I like your spirit.
You're awfully friendly.
Well, you know, it gets lonely in the wilds after a few weeks.
Okej.
Terribly lonely, in fact.
What about your friend over there?
Oh, he doesn't count. Barely ever opens his mouth, and when he does, nothing interesting comes out.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Well, I'm a hunter, of course. And a member of the Hunter's Lodge. But I don't mind being out here. At least no one complains about my clothes, or my manners, or my personality. Don't let him in, he'll drive people off with his incessant chattering. Or, he stinks of fish again. That sort of thing. I don't stink of fish, do I?
No, it's more like wet fur.
Well, that's something.
Okej.
What are the trials?
The Hunter's Lodge makes sure hunting grounds around the world offer hunters a place to train. The trials here focus on the most important part of hunting, keeping your stamina up. Hunting isn't a sprint, it's a gauntlet.
O,
So all you offer is training?
And a herd of machines. Plus, I'm allowed to award marks. Half sun, full sun, and blazing sun, if you do well.
drze się.
What is the Hunter's Lodge?
A place in Meridian where hunters gather, socialize, and brag a lot. Me, I just love hunting machines. You've already won 3 half suns, so you're eligible to enter the lodge yourself.
No tak, jest plan.
Another
No,
time.
na razie dzięki.
The trials are ready when you are.
No właśnie.
I'll save the shooting for down in the hunting ground.
Jak tyś myślę? Dobra, to się wszystko podkrywało. Dobra, pójdźmy sobie dalej tu. Że ten ptaszor mnie ominie. On powinien odkryć tutaj całość, wydaje mi się. A nie, tu jeszcze jest na dole, to pewnie ten fragment. Dobra. Czy to jest ten latający stwór? Nie mam pojęcia. Oj, muszę się zgrapingować, to idziemy w to. Co to za bizony? Ognisko, tak. Tu bym sobie odbił w dół. Palił to ognisko i potem dał na dół, dobra. Strząbus, okej. Tak to się nazywa. O, siema.
As soon as the sun's rising, you're a Nora.
Yep, I'm Nora.
Might regret this.
Z czego? Bo trochę nie rozumiem. To są jakieś krokodyle. Dylo, krokodylo. Dobra, pójdźmy tutaj i przy tych bawołach sobie odbijemy w dół. I tak chcę po prostu tam pójść na tego żyrafa. Jeszcze nie tu, ale za mostem. Co tam mi się pojawiło? Jakaś osada. Czy to, że osada to wiedziałem, a tutaj to jest. wiem, czy mogę oswajać te bawoły. Dobra, i tak będę w tą stronę jechał. Że spokojnie te ogniska sobie tutaj kliknę. Okej. Nie wiem, czy je mogę oswajać, ale spróbuję.
Come on now. I'm picking up another signal.
Sygnał. Było tutaj.
That signal must be coming from that Tallneck.
Jedź, bo już słyszę, że ktoś tu na mnie pędzi. No taki jest plan, dlatego tam jadę, gra.
They're scanning for me.
No dobra, no nie wiedziałem, że to tak będzie wyglądać. Co to jest?
Metal flowers. Huh. Well, why not? Okay, I need to get up to the Tallneck's head.
Okej, ale te krokodyle mnie to niepokoją. A, bo on chodzi po wodzie. A, nie, no okej, dobra, to jak on chodzi...
Red light means trouble.
Co się dzieje? Zresztą muszę tu się dostać. Czy jest płytko? No, nie jest płytko, mówiłaś. No muszę przepłynąć po prostu. Znaczy tego nie widzę. Góra. No, tu.
I think I can leap onto the Tallneck from here.
daleko. No shit.
Low and quiet does it.
Ruszaj się, misiu. Jazda. Dawaj. Jeszcze troszkę.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Boom.
Good. Got the data.
O, duży obszar odsłoniliśmy. Nawet jak myślałem, to nie jest całość, ale dobra. Pasuje mi to. Pójdziemy tutaj. Nie, pójdziemy tutaj. Pójdziemy tutaj i sobie skoczymy tu, bo to pewnie będzie zniszczenie tego. A, jest to w dobrym momencie.
Keep quiet now.
O! Haha! Nie wiedziałem, że to zrzuca stwory. No dobra. Więc zmierzamy tutaj.
Okay, they're heading back.
A, bo to go zestunowało i on spadł po prostu i zginął. Dobra, rozumiem. Mięso. Cyk.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
Jakie fight's on? Żadne fight's on. Świnia. Dobra.
Last time I saw a Nora was in the sun ring.
A. Co jeszcze mi powiesz? Dobra. To mogę wyłączyć. Idziemy teraz tutaj i... Wait, co było to zadanie? Tu.
Now they're hunting me.
If you wander in the
Pozbierajmy tutaj śmioty.
Spears revealed themselves to you.
Okej, dobra. O, tu mogę zeskoczyć. No, w sumie to mogę. Why not?
That wasn't a warning.
This is what we've been waiting for!
Fu. Jak płaczę.
Brew that up later.
O, liczę na to. Okej. No, to znowu ty, tak jak myślałem, że to jest obóz. Fight na obóz.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
No.
indeed.
Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I've been
yes.
sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong, these scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though, like an incense.
Ah.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Rozumiem, że tych bandytów się pozbywamy, tak? Trochę kwiatków. Wejdźmy tam, nocniki bastardzie. O, jest ich tu trochę.
You see the Glintock circling the sun up? It's our metal they want.
Dobra.
I hear something in that grass.
Hey, that alarm will wake up the whole camp. And more besides.
Need another run at the signal.
Ah!
No calling in reinforcements.
Zginąłaś!
Right here, you sawed-offs. Search. Ah!
Dużo ciekawych rzeczy.
Still gotta be here.
Raczej nie inaczej. Gdzieś tu.
What have they taken prisoners for? Nothing good.
Look what I found.
Death.
Still sniffing around. Let me get this open. I'll get this open. Hold on. All right.
Patrz. Chciałem tak ładnie się wślizgnąć. Obóz unlocked. No, jakiegoś merchanta. No, merchant raczej nic to więcej nie sprzeda mi. Bo ja mam... co ja mam? Broń. Łuk myśliwski, karcza. Broń. On ma 80 poręczności, okej. Łuk wyborowy, łuk bojowy. Hukoproca, myśliwski już ma 3. A to jest myśliwski cień. Dobra. Nic nie mamy, tak? Używamy sobie save'a, tam jeszcze
Hope the day brings you glad tidings.
marszczyny były.
The truth will come out about what happened to the
Ja mam
Nora.
300, prawda?
No shadows in the noonday sun.
Dobra. Idziemy. Gdzie jest Nil? Nil jest z powrotem tam. Dobra, pójdziemy do Nila i będziemy szli dalej. W stronę słońca. I powie do następnego obozu. Chcę się tą świnią biec, dobra, trudno. 14%, dobra. Weź.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
Okay.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world.
Tam byłeś?
Chances are, I was there before.
Okay.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Okay.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
To nara.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Nie do Południka. Idziemy tu, do tej dziewczyny. Ale może sobie zapiemy bizona. Zamiast iść, to pojedziemy do dziewczyny.
Gonna need this.
Idziemy. Nie iść tego. What the heck? Stój. Ale jedziemy. Jedź. Czy wy panowie jesteście szaleni? Oj, tak. Mapa. Gdzie są ci? Jeszcze byli ci, co zostali w obręczy. Halo. Misje. To nie do końca jest mój projekt. Dobra. Gdzie to jest? To jest tu, dobra. Dobra, to zrobimy na ten quest na Kajo. Dobra, jeszcze. A, wiesz, robimy ten quest na Kajo i tam skończymy.
This won't go quietly. This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go in quiet. Leżysz tam. Liseł? Dobra. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
I'm so bored. I'm bored.
Hold, Outlander! What are you doing here?
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys. Wrap her up and tie her down.
Got a live one!
Ow, ow. Can't kill me. Fight back! They're gonna make you pay for that.
All right, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
Tu jest wejście do góry.
There are chains in the cart. Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere.
A, to się robi ciekawe. Jedziemy. Czyli on jednak nie był dobry. Tylu się spodziewał. No, tylko zmienił sposób działania, coś tak czuję.
These will keep.
O, jest jakiś fort.
The tracks lead to that compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside.
No zaraz się o tym przekonamy.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and loose.
Don't get ideas. Guide says hands off or you'll let her price at auction.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her. Don't mind me.
Search for the intruder! Careful! Found him! Just had you.
Teraz to help. O, strzał. No, to idziemy do góry chyba. Zanim zejdę w dół. No, dobra, tutaj nic nie ma. O. No. Dobra, rozumiem. Idziemy na dół.
Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
Dobra, to uciekamy.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
We're under attack. I'm looking right.
Only a little left. I feel that tomorrow. That hurt.
Guide this through the heart of my foe.
I'll survive! Only a hit!
Could be worse. Took a shot. A warning. Cut deep.
Steady.
Not that one. Cut deep. Gonna make you pay for that.
Missed.
That hurt. Feel that tomorrow.
No i ładnie.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. The new Sun King kicked them out of the army, but Zaid managed to lie his way out of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me, then let me go so he could have his men grab me later.
And after?
Said he was gonna sell me into slavery like the other poor bastards that came through here week to week. But he took his time, kicked me around whenever he stopped by. Guess me trying to kill him hurt his pride.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen.
A to teraz będę
And I
żegnana.
did.
Co teraz?
What are you gonna
dokładnie?
do now?
The others were in that cellar for months. The more run down they got, the harder it was for Zaid to sell them. They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to
czyli
Meridian
idziesz do
and tend to them.
Południka. Okej, dobra.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Until then, thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father as I should.
Dobra. To mamy tak. Potem się tepniemy tutaj, myślę. Pójdziemy do Południka. Ale najpierw chcę zrobić to. O, mam jeden pakiet szybkiej podróży. Znaczy, rozsądnie byłoby sprawdzić, czy mogę drugi wytworzyć, ale... nie zrobiłem tego. Wszystkie działania muszą być mądre. Niektóre po prostu są. Nie byliśmy tam dzisiaj, więc loading będzie. Loading. Strzałami rozdzielającymi, w którym momencie trafienie byłem w te fioletowe, takie różowawe. No myślę, że dzisiaj dojdziemy do Południka. Kisiu.
The machines must have come across Captain Ballon's patrol here.
Wytwarzanie. Podróż. Użyło. Dzisiaj skóra. Skóra ciekawa. Wait, to znajdę tu rybę. Nie idź do Południka, tylko to.
One of the Karja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. But to where? Good meat.
No weź, idź.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Dobra, idziemy dalej.
This can't be the helmet from the last Karja soldier. Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off.
brygu, dobra. Teraz też tam pobiegniemy.
Need them soon enough.
Wytwarzanie. Udźwig. A, skóra ryby. No dobra. Dobra, i mamy wsią. Mamy dalej ość. Ość, skóra dzika, lisa i skóra... Dobra, czyli generalnie ryby, dzik i lis.
Blood everywhere. A machine dragged something into the water here. But maybe he made it to that island. Save these for the trail.
Antyczny złom. Z tej strony.
You'll do.
What
is that?
By the sun,
See?
I'm never really done. I brought down all the beasts, but I missed out on the feasts.
Czy ty postradałeś rozum?
I wasn't expecting to be found, especially not by Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Karjan soldier singing like a drunk.
I apologize for my behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
I refused to be led back to my outpost by Nora, like some prisoner.
Fine. Go by yourself.
Wait. Look, I got in a tussle with a snap maw. It ate the half of me that was armor and bow. The thief is still in the water. I can't go back without a weapon. Find my bow, please.
I'll get it. Just
A
don't
co
start
z tym,
singing
żeby
again.
Nora mu nie podawała coś tam broni, czy tam prowadziła coś tam? Widzę, że ten kłapak. No tak, ten oczywiście, ten. To sobie poszedł. Ściecz.
Better watch out for that machine. It isn't friendly.
Okej, on pluje lodem, dobra. Good. Nie good, ale... Ej, chcesz umrzeć, no rób tak dalej.
I can get out of this. Back to your business. Follow up.
A, to jest odporność na ciosy po prostu.
Okay, you're speaking.
zasobów straciliśmy, ale to... Nie sądziłem, że ten zadań mi tak poprowadzi. Juch! Gdzie ta świnia?
Nutritious.
Teraz jak tam wejść z powrotem? Tędy można? Chyba tędy. Dobra.
Here's your bow. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I didn't want to die in foreign lands like my men. May the sun light their passing.
Dobra, to co? To już jest zakończone zadanko. Zakończone zadanko. 4 punkty umiejętności. Dobra. 4. Myślę, że tak to zrobimy. Tak. Dobra, idziemy do Południka. Dalsza droga. Czyli ten strój, który mam, chroni przed obrażeniami fizycznymi po prostu. Okej. Dobra. To. A, powinno iść do jakiegoś kupca, ale pójdę do tego. O. Idziemy. Krajobraz troszkę się zmienia.
Saving these for the trail.
O, skóra lisa. Odtwarzanie. Coś mogłem z tego, nie? Dobra, nie mam 200 marszczynu i 500 okrągłów. No dobra, to już nie jest takie ciężkie do zebrania, myślę. To nie jest random drop, tylko bardziej common drop. Chyba już jestem niedaleko.
Calm, calm.
Jak mój ekwipunek wygląda w ogóle surowce? 67. Tylko ponad połowę zajętego miejsca. A wóz się rodzaju? No sądzę, że ciężko będzie, by było zdobyć to miasto. Już jestem w ogóle w środku? Ani trochę. Rozumiem, że tam jest.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
Have you seen what they look like?
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Coś ciekawego? Fioletnie. Wait. A, ja myślę nie. Okej. Na razie nie będę sprzedał jeszcze nic.
Don't let your guard down.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
The Nora have always been suspicious of outsiders.
If this keeps
I
up, I'll be
suppose they
broke in a
had
month.
good
It's
reason.
always the merchants.
City's locked down. Getting through out of that murder.
Słowo morderstwa.
Halt!
What?
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
recent attack. What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
No, to prawda.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
Nieświadomie współpracuje, pomyślałeś też o tym.
I don't need you to understand Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
Come on.
So many people here.
Oh.
All talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Okay.
That girl. Is she a Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Till they siege blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okej, no. Chilluj. Okej. No gdzie jestem? To mieszkanie tu? A, nieźle ma. Przynajmniej drzwi.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Butem.
Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Czyli tam.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Ozeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Ale to co nie zrobić? Znajdź sposób na otwarcie, okej. Aha, dobra, już chyba widzę sposób.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
A może nie?
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
Oczywiście, żeby tego nie przepchnęła, ale dobra.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Aha.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Dlaczego nie możesz mu pomóc?
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Oczywiście, że ci pomogę.
I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Coś tu jeszcze mamy. Tu mamy dużo misji. Łowy dla loży. Co to jest? Nie wiem. Kupiec. Dobra. Po kolei. Pozwiedzajmy.
This place.
Aha, dobra. Ma skrzynki.
Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Dobra. Ten ma skrzynki.
We're closest to the... I live anywhere else.
Ten ma co?
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
Not
No.
special.
Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
4.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner.
Okay.
My family presses me for an heir.
Bardzo mnie to cieszy.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets.
No tak.
Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies.
Spokojnie.
Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship.
Nie jesteśmy daleko od tej
I
mody.
believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
Czy ja mam przynieść zestaw do golenia? Nie propsuję tego questa.
Yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Aha. A, plus płomień. Nie mam płomienia. Dobra.
I will leave you to the hunt. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
O, wyglądasz mi na... A, ty wyglądasz mi na zwykłego sprzedawcę. No dobra. Daj sobie
You
jakieś
there?
zadanko.
Can you help me? You with the second sight, I need your help.
Maybe.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
No, ja będę chciał. No dobra, no. No, tu jest sługa, dobra.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Dobra, gdzie jest miejsce? No już przez okno wyskoczył. Where jest okno? Już tu nie ma okna. A przez to okno, dobra.
Drops of blood leading away. More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Z tą rozmawiałem, dobra.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes. I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
No, to prawda. I wyganiają z wioski.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief.
Yeah.
He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
No, nie mam.
You ready? Let's trade then.
Let's trade. Pewnie ty masz mapy właśnie. Ten płomień muszę zdobyć. Nie pamiętam skąd się
Come on
płomień
back if
wyda.
you find any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
To be honest,
The trail ends here.
No one will have me.
But someone must have seen the thief.
I said it.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
The market slipped on some fruit and the children laughed at me.
Okay.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Okay.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Mówisz merchant?
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything.
Wow.
If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Что?
Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Za chwilę.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian print flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers.
Trzeba było ją
What are
zabrać
they
na te.
exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next? Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Płomień, chcę płomień. Ale...
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. A moment of your time, Outlander?
No przecież ja z tobą rozmawiałem. Idź. A, są takie... Mam płomienie. Nice. Gościu, mam
Ah,
płomienie.
you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
No, trochę tak.
I am always
Dokładnie.
happy to trade with you.
Dokładnie. Przedmioty specjalne. Chcę to kupić. Nice.
I look forward to trading with you again, my sweet.
Dobra.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
That must be the spire.
Ty miałeś tylko...
huge.
Dobra. Wait. No to nie powiem, mapy mi trochę zastrało, ale dobra. Chciałbym kupić od tamtych dwóch. Gdzie oni byli? Tu? Nie od tego. Od tamtego.
Yes.
Nie znalazłem.
Yes,
tego,
yes.
raczej. Cicho tam. Dawaj mi to.
I will leave you. You're everything
Jeszcze
I'm
był
not.
jeden, który gdzieś tu był. Tu był.
Strong,
Ta dziewczyna.
brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Machines killing people all over the sun. Believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. The sun shines brightest in Meridian. I know it.
Back from the wilds.
Nie mam, chcę
You ready?
tylko to.
Come on back. Found any
Tu jest loża. Tu jest nowa
relics
misja.
in the
Chcę
wilds,
iść do nowej
Outlander?
misji. Ciutko.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
Tu? Nope. To gdzieś wyżej. Dobra, jak tam wejść? Nie wiem. Nie wiem. Idziemy w takim razie tutaj. Zobacz co loża ta myśliwska ma. Tędy wejdę? Tu? Nie. Loża Huntardów.
I didn't believe the stories, but they're true.
A, tu mogę wejść do góry. Dobra, to wejdziemy do góry. Kids. I dalej. Kids. To jest loża? Nie. Dobrze, dobrze, idziemy. Tu mamy questa, tak. Co to jest?
Shadow Karja ambushed Captain Ursa at the cleft. How did they lure her out there?
Wiara słońca, okej. O nie, jakiś kapłan.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman.
Co?
Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
What?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander.
Nic nie chcesz, to ja
I owe
chcę z
you
ciebie.
very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Okay.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes
Well,
we
that's
Karja are more
nice.
concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Ah, okay.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang
Nie
heavy.
mogliście nowej religii wymyśleć?
Where is your brother now?
Dead.
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
No to
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Idźmy do Huntardów teraz. Ktoś spadł.
Able-bodied adventurer. Preferably with no
Who is
friends or
that?
family, but I'm not choosing. Hi there, Outlander.
No siema.
Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you.
Dokładnie, Hayley.
I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
Okay.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Dokładnie.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
Yeah.
All right. More of an opportunist. Girl. Nora, girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Czyli to tu jest? Co? Bam, 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 bam. I chodźmy do loży.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Nora, are you not? a fighter from the Savage Lands.
Yep.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me, is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash.
O ty, Frenzo.
Now get out of my sight.
O. Teraz ten quest jest dla mnie personalny. Co oni tu mają?
Back to work soon.
This mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. They work.
A to ta?
You're Talana? Zapis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Zapis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Zapis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works.
Yeah, okay.
Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Aha, czyli ty musisz zginąć, żebym został
Who is
spokojny.
this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Zapis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Zapis boil.
Never let anyone say the car just slack off.
Whoa.
Sun witnesses, we put our backs in.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman
No,
at
to
that.
widzisz.
So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
Edict?
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Jak to, ale tam...
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
Okay.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Okej, dobra. A teraz sobie porobimy te huntingi później. Na pewno. A teraz jeszcze pójdźmy sobie tutaj, do tego młyna całego. Czyli to są bronie. Trzy bronie, tak? Jak dobrze zrozumiałem. It's nice. Ognisko.
There are hardly any Nora left. A massacre, if you can believe it.
A i tu są 2 nowe zadanka. No dobrze. Sobie je przeklikamy. No, narobiło się trochę tych rzeczy. Nie chcę tylko te naczynia? Jest ich więcej ogólnie niż ją chcę. Nie wiem, ta winda przyjedzie, czy coś ja mam kliknąć? A, okej. Mam coś kliknąć. Fajnie tam. Pła, 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 pła. O, jest. Tut. Dół. Hop. To obszar, ognisko. Szybko ta winda jedzie.
No shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Buy what you need, leave the rest. Only the finest goods here.
These damn Ozeron.
Zbieramy jeszcze do końca.
My family
posty.
might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
Jakie maszyny?
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Well, Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Ja też. Dobra. A tu kto coś chce?
Won't cost you a
Jeszcze jest
shard just to
kupiec
look.
jeszcze.
Buy what you
A,
need,
to jest
leave the
taki
rest.
basic kupiec. Co ja tu mogę sprzedać? Mogę to sprzedać. On dwa. Mogę sprzedać. Tak on. A, bo to sprzedaję w całości. Dobra, tych stref z trójki chyba nie potrzebuję.
Check out these wares. Check out the.
Would you like to buy something?
Metal bot here. Good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap mall lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
What?
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap ma lens.
Fine.
Okay.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap ma lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bringers. Your metal.
Dobra. Pójdziemy jeszcze tego
Scroungers?
skończmy
What
tego
kind of
questa.
brutes are you trying to attract?
Zejść od nich.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
I do the calling.
But he's made a place in the sun.
Myślę, że zrobimy sobie to zadanko i będę na dzisiaj kończył. Trochę tego marszczynu będziemy mieli.
Can't be too prepared.
No nie, no może jeszcze być bardziej przygotowana. O, teraz nie może być bardziej przygotowana. To jest ten młyn.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers.
Nie masz oczu.
Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Okay.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
A, to jest daleko. Opór daleko. A po co mam wrócić do handla, że już mam wszystko? Zdobądź soczewkę chłopaka. Może pójdę jeszcze tego chłopaka zabić.
You're alert.
Ej, halo. Aj, ci zostanie ta broń. Nie, 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 nie. Wejdź z tego liścia.
Lights down.
Dobra, mamy to.
Definitely not scrap.
Są to ryby w tym jeziorku? Niebieski drop. O, skóra ryby. Tak, pójdziemy jeszcze do tych kupców i na dzisiaj kończymy. A ja było ognisko jakieś. Mam taką nadzieję przynajmniej. A tak chyba było tam za mostem.
I'll tuck that away.
Siup.
Nora, huh?
Yep.
People wouldn't know a forge from a...
Masz coś do Nory?
Come take a... Gotta keep the charcoal burning. You like what I have to say, my darling.
Hunters, scroungers, bring
regret
us your
These aren't
metal.
goods. You'll regret
Scrounge!
not stopping when
Mam
you're
dla
in the
was.
thick of it.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long-leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation. That it would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller.
Check out these wares.
True metal seller. Skrzynia. No nie wiem, czy to było Wharf.
That's coming with me.
I've got all the best goods here.
No i dobra. I tym optymistycznym akcentem kończymy na dzisiaj.
Would you like to buy something
I
better?
widzimy się jutro. Jutro mamy co robić. Zdecydowanie mamy co robić. Także... Może to zrobimy na sam początek. 3 trofea. Tu mamy też. Może zaczniemy od tego, myślę, to będzie ciekawe. Dobrze. Tak czy inaczej, dziękuję za oglądanie i do usłyszenia, do zobaczenia jutro. Pa, pa.